Alright guys, so today I figured I would put together a video of just all of the big brand true wireless earbuds that are out there, and then just give a letter grade next to each one. Now, obviously this isn't going to be full-on reviews of each one because the video would just go on forever. And this is mainly just talking about the earbuds that you're seeing commercials for, the ones that you're seeing in pretty much every store that you go to, because these are the most marketed earbuds, or they're from the bigger brand companies. Now, I do know with these you are going to have a brand tax, which means if it's an Apple product, usually they can just charge more for theirs. If you're going to be buying Sony, Sony is usually priced a little bit higher than some other companies. So I am well aware of the price being a little higher than others. But again, I have to take that into consideration considering all of the other earbuds that I test. The first company that we're going to check out is Apple. Now they have the AirPods Pro, they have the newest AirPods 3, and they actually own Beats now. So they are responsible for their earbuds as well. And the first one that I wanted to start with is the AirPods Pro. Now this is the first gen because I know the second gen just got released, but I haven't had enough time with those to actually give my full opinion on them. But the AirPods Pro originally came in at $250, and in my opinion, I think that's just way too much. Now, I know if you're in Apple's ecosystem, there is a lot of value there because it's easy to switch from your iPhone to your iPad or your MacBook. But as a whole, looking at it working with other companies, that definitely starts to pull some of the value down. You don't get to take advantage of a lot of the features. And although these have really good noise canceling and really good transparency so that you can hear the things around you, I don't feel like they have the sound to have that $250 price tag. I think they're just overpriced based off that. Now you can find them on sale most of the time for under 200 bucks, and at that price I can see where the value might be there. But given their $250 price tag, I'm gonna have to give the AirPods Pro a B-. Now the AirPods 3, which is their open ear style earbud, it means that it doesn't use ear tips. You can usually still hear a lot of your surroundings. And I do understand that there's a lot of people that can't wear ear tips, but I'm not normally a huge fan of these. I feel like you usually have to sacrifice when it comes to sound quality. And I really think that applies to the AirPods 3. I just don't think the audio quality is there. Obviously, there's no noise canceling, and I don't feel like the features are there to warrant the $169 price tag. So the AirPods 3, I'm going to give a C+. Now, the next one I wanted to talk about are the Beats Fit Pro, and these do come in at $199. But in my personal opinion, I think this is Apple's best sounding earbuds that they offer. I just think sound quality overall is the best. I do feel like the noise canceling is really good on these, although not as good as the AirPod Pros. And Apple, for some reason, decided to not give these wireless charging like they do the AirPods and the AirPod Pro. So again, it feels like they're purposely pulling these back. But because the sound quality is so good on these, I gave the Beats Fit Pro an A-. Now the Beats Studio Buds, which is a pair that comes in at $149, it is one of those that doesn't necessarily feel like it's an Apple exclusive product. It doesn't seem like it's made specifically for iPhones and MacBooks and iPads, because it doesn't have that same chip that their other earbuds use. So if you're an Android user, this is the one that I would kind of push you in the direction of. You're not having to pay more for features that you're not going to really be able to take advantage of. And the noise canceling on these, it's kind of subpar, so don't go into these looking for noise canceling. But I feel like the sound is really good. Now, is it $150 good? Maybe not. But because this is a pricier model, because it's Beats, I still think the $149 is a pretty decent value. And for that, I give the Beats Studio Buds a B-. Now, the next company that I want to talk about is Google. And I will start with the Pixel Buds Pro. This one comes in at $199. It does have active noise canceling. And I say that the noise canceling is good, but it's not on that level of Sony or Bose, which again is a more expensive tier of earbuds. But at $200, I really expected the noise canceling to be a little bit better. The sound quality I was very impressed with, but I was disappointed that these didn't have the bass boost or the bass slider that the other Pixel Buds had. So I was a little disappointed in that, and I felt like there just wasn't a lot of options to change the sound quality within the earbuds. And for that, I give the Pixel Buds Pro a B-. Now, the Pixel Buds Series A is more their budget tier earbud. This pair comes in at $99. And although it doesn't give you all of these features and it doesn't have noise canceling, it does have the bass boost, and it does allow you to slide how much bass you want. And I feel like the sound quality on the Pixel Buds Series A is really, really good. It is very clear, and once you slide the bass slider up a little bit, having that little bit of punch actually give these a very good overall sound. And for that, and especially given the price tag, I give the Pixel Buds Series A B+. Now, the next two earbuds come from the company Samsung. In fact, the first one we're going to talk about is the newest Galaxy Buds Pro 2. This is a pair that comes in at $229, which I really think is very expensive for a pair like this. This one easily should be under $200 because although it does have active noise canceling, I don't feel like it competes with the other earbuds that are over $200. I do feel like you're getting a lot of features like spatial audio and Dolby support, but I don't feel like the sound warrants the $229 price tag either. In fact, I don't even think it's Samsung's best sounding earbud. So for that, I give the Galaxy Buds Pro 2 a B-. Now, the Galaxy Buds 2, which come in at $149, I feel like there's much more value in this pair. It does lack some of the features that the Galaxy Buds Pro 2 have, but I feel like the Galaxy Buds 2 has the best sound out of all of the Samsung earbuds. I don't know what they did differently with this pair, but it seems to have more bass impact. They still allow these to sound really clean, really detailed. I never felt like I was missing out on anything, and I think they just have the better value overall. So with that, I gave the Galaxy Buds 2 an A-. Now, moving over to Bose. Now, I have had some issues with Bose products in the past, and specifically, I've had issues with the Bose quietcomfort earbuds, which I'm going to talk about here. This isn't the newest ones because I have not been able to get my hands on those yet, but the original Bose quietcomfort true wireless earbuds, they came in at $279. I was having some app support issues in the beginning. Another thing that I noticed, although the noise canceling is very good on these, the sound is kind of locked in. It does have some things to be able to change the sound, but I don't feel like it really adjusts to EQing very well. So I think that they're kind of limiting you to only getting the way that they sound out of the box. So with having that limitation, but also having that high price tag of $279, I give the Bose quietcomfort earbuds a C+. Although now they've been marked down to $199, which I think is a much better buy, and they've obviously fixed a lot of the bugs that they've had in the beginning. So with that price, I would actually bump these up to a B-. They're still a very large earbud and not the most comfortable to wear for a long period of time. But if you are interested in looking at Bose earbuds, I think the Bose Sport earbuds is a much better buy. This pair comes in at $149. Now, although it does not have active noise canceling, so if you're not looking for noise canceling, obviously this is the one that you'd want to look at. I still feel like you're getting that same Bose sound signature that a lot of people enjoy. Again, just like with the quietcomfort earbuds, I don't really feel like these adjust to EQing very well. But given the fact that a lot of people do just enjoy Bose's sound overall, I feel like these at $149 is going to be for more people. So with saying that, I would give the Bose Sport earbuds a B+. So the last company that I'm going to talk about is Sony. Now, Sony usually puts out the true wireless earbuds that I am the biggest fan of, but I am also well aware that Sony does have their prices a little bit high. I do think, especially comparing them to other earbuds in the market, you're paying a little bit more because it has that Sony name. And with saying that, I'm going to start with their most expensive earbud, and that is the Sony WF-1000X M4s. These come in at $279, but this is their flagship earbud. This is the one that has the top tier noise canceling, and in my opinion, I think it has the best noise canceling in a pair of earbuds without actually, again, comparing these to the quietcomfort 2s. And I just like the way that it works with Sony's app. There's a ton of features there. You have that 360 audio if you want to take advantage of that. And I'm a huge fan of the sound, but I'm not a huge fan of the sound while using the foam ear tips that it came with. I feel like getting the best sound was once I switched these over to using silicone ear tips, which you would have to pay extra for. So I think once you're paying $280 for a pair of earbuds, you're not going to want to spend more on more ear tips. And I think that brings the value down on these. I do think that these are better at under $250 and maybe even closer to $230. So my overall grade on the WF-1000XM4s is actually a B-. Now the next pair is one, if you watch my original video, I just was not a huge fan of, and that is the Sony linkbuds. It's an open ear type design. It actually has a ring in the middle of it, which allows you to hear your surroundings. It was made as a pair that you could just wear all day. You didn't have to take them out of your ears, but it wasn't the most comfortable pair. And because it had that open ear design, I feel like the sound quality on these just suffered a lot. I think it just pulled way too much from these. And so I did not see the value coming in at $179. And for that, I gave the Sony linkbuds a D. But a few months later, Sony released the linkbuds S. And in my opinion, this is Sony's best well-rounded earbud. Although it doesn't have the noise canceling that is on the level of the XM4s, it still has very impressive noise canceling. But in my opinion, it does have sound quality that matches the XM4s, and even better than that, this pair came with silicone ear tips, so you don't have to buy other ear tips. And I know some people may prefer the foam ear tips of the XM4s, but I personally don't. And so with that, I think the Sony linkbuds S is a much better buy, coming in at $199, and I gave the linkbuds S an A-. Guys, that wraps up my video on just giving rankings next to the big brand earbuds. Again, this is not saying these are the best of the best, but I am saying this is probably the most well-known earbuds out of all of the ones that are out there. And these are the ones that I probably get questions about the most. So I wanted to do a video to just put them all into one. If you are interested in checking any of these out, or you're interested in purchasing them, I will have links in the description. But guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, make sure to stay tuned for more.